Chatoyu now, as you can see, coming out, and this a reasonable increase here for Chatoyu. He opened up on 108, going to 111.
Oh, right arm, was that a press out? If he's got any sense, he'll smile to the judges right about now. Oh,
well, he's got a majority of 2-1. Let's have a look at that from the front, because have a look at the right arm.
I saw a press out. Can't see from that angle.
No. But you can see how close he gets to the front of the platform there. But no, well, it's a bit of chatter amongst the jury, but no activity.
Yeah,
you'd have red lighted that.
I'd have red lighted that, yeah. Scarantino in picture, Italy. It's that 110 on the bar, making it look very comfortable.
Yeah, European junior champion last year. He's a real danger to everybody today.
Yes, he's posted 113 as his opening attempt. He's already increased that from 110.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, he's last year in the Junior Worlds did 117, and he did 118 in the Senior Championships. And now Tom on now for his second attempt, a 3-kilo increase. He's had a couple of third-place finishes, as well as the victory in 2009 in the European Championships. He's mighty consistent. But I know you were telling me that you often started to trim down to your weight about 3 weeks before. I don't, or sorry, 6 weeks before. But I'm not sure what Tom's time scale is, actually.
Well, he would have been cutting weight for the last few weeks. Great effort from Tom.
That's terrific, and you know that was better.
It was, and that's the fight that we expect to see. But I was talking to Tom a couple of nights, well, last night actually, and he said that he'd been in the sauna long enough so that he could have something to eat. So these are some hungry guys that we're watching.
And it's hard, isn't it, Michaela? I mean, you've done it so many times. You took 6 weeks to get down to your weight, but that 6 weeks is a painful journey.
It's horrible. You spend 6 weeks being grumpy, 6 weeks winding everybody else up. But, you know, it's worth it when the results happen.
What was your, you know, when the competition was over, you won the Commonwealth Games, you've been an overall bronze medalist in these championships, but what was your food celebration when you'd done and dusted?
Well, I think in the latter part of my career...
What was your favourite food?
Well, I didn't go crazy, but I used to cut out a lot of bread and stodgy carbs, so, you know, it's nice to have a pizza or something like that, but it was just nice to be able to relax and not worry.
Now, Chatoyu, third attempt, currently like in second place behind Tom Guggaboa, but this is a kilo up. So this is for 3 out of 3.
Oh, short on the extension. Chatoyu is going to be somewhat disappointed. Well, he's left back on 111. I'm not sure that's going to be good enough for a medal at this level.
And just a reminder that there are still 2 lifters, Scarantino for Italy and Josue Bracci for Spain, 2 real young talents who have yet to start the competition.
Well, as you say,
I think that's going to be...
is called.
Well, I think Bracci's made real progress, so I'm really looking to, you know, that Iberia versus, you know, Spain versus Italy dust-up. And here comes Scarantino to throw down the first glove. 21 years of age. He's really made progress over the last 3 seasons.
He swung that around his knees. It made it look comfortable nonetheless. 110 is the weight he posted, increased it to 113 and then again 114, so he's come out on 114. The athletes are allowed to change the weight twice. Very aggressive, very focused lifter is Scarantino.
Already on stage is Kozlowski. Now this is his second attempt at 114. This would move him up from 6th place into 2nd.
Oh, I'd like to see that from the side.
We'll see that, I'm sure we will. And
well, from the front, looked really good, really explosive. And it's such a fine line for errors here. Well, not much wrong with that at all. Just tugging a bit with the arms at the top. Put a loop on the bar, and there's only one way that bar's going.
So now Algul coming out for his second attempt, 114, but his body weight, 55.32, would take him ahead of Scarantino because he has that lighter body weight.
Where the long levers don't help very much. Algol slightly further to move the bar. Takes a wider grip than most, but not quite to arm's length.
Yeah, Turkey have a fantastic record in this particular weight category, largely due to the legendary Halil Mutlu. But since these weight categories were established back in 1998, the Turks, or their lifters, have actually won it on no less than 6 occasions. So Tom now, well, this is going to be interesting. Can he get 3 out of 3? 114 kilos.
He's right on his limit, real close to best. At the age of 41, this is a big ask.
Terrific.
Hold it, Tom.
Come on, Tom. Hold still. Oh, yeah, terrific. Now, that's the 3 white lights. That's the fighter. That's the man. That's the former champion. And that's what makes weightlifting exciting, when you see an athlete like that who digs and digs and digs.
And I know just how hard Tom has worked for this. That is a lifter who thoroughly deserves 3 white lights. Tremendous effort.
Yeah, no problem with the helicopter turn, as long as he's in control, feet in line, and, of course, arms locked out in the required fashion. Now, Kozlowski, catch-up time. Down in 6th place still, as a result of that second attempt failure. He can't overtake Gögebauer, who's in the lead at the moment.
Well, it was closer than the previous attempt, but not close enough.
Just worth remembering, I was just going to cut in there, Michaela. Bracci, he posted 110, and he's about to appear to 115 kilos for his first attempt.
Well, I was talking to Estefania, his teammate who competed earlier today, and she predicted that he would come up in excess of 115. And I'm just looking at the scoreboard now, David, and he has indeed. It's now gone up to 118 for Bracci for his first attempt, so watch this space.
Yeah, he's a fast improver again, Bracci, 23 years of age. He's at an age like Scarantino where improvement can come very quickly. Now, Kilic, the other Turkish lifter, 115 on the bar for the outright lead. Second attempt, 5 kilo increase. Well, it's interesting, I think, in the sense that, you know, he didn't have a great World Championships in Houston in America. Snatch contribution was only 108 kilos there. So
we've not seen him at European since 2012. Maybe a little rusty on the international stage. It does help to have a number of competitions underneath your belt coming into something on this scale.
Well, he's fortunate that his teammate wants 115 as well, so it gives him a little bit more recovery time. So Ismet Algul currently lying in 4th place, so out of the snatch medals. This is his last chance. He missed at 114, but they put it up to 115, so one has to suppose that the weight isn't the issue.
That's better. Much better.
Technically, Mikhailo, this is it's a very difficult lift, although by and large it was your favourite discipline, wasn't it?
You know, I always believe to work on your weaknesses, work on the bits that are toughest, and where I lacked in strength I had to make up in other departments, so I spent more time than most working on technical ability, and I guess as a result that's the only reason I was able to hang on to some of the best in the world. I certainly wasn't the strongest, and height, as Algul is finding as well, was a disadvantage for me. The taller you are, the further the bar has to travel.
So Kilic back on. So the order at the moment, Algul, Turkey, leading by a kilo from Tom Gugabur. Both of them have finished. Garantino has got 2 attempts left. He's in 3rd place. Kilic now with his 3rd and final attempt. 116 kilos, so he's also put a kilo on the bar, going for the outright lead, which would essentially guarantee him a medal. But alas, no.
No, I think Tom will be watching with anxious times now in the warm-up room. He's got to sit tight and hope Garantino is unable to surpass him.
Well, also, he's got to think about Bracci as well, you know, hasn't even started. So, a 3 kilo increase for Scanantino. Certainly sounds fired up, doesn't he? Jenny Pagliaro in the women's 48 kilos, overall silver earlier in the day.
Oh, that's a solid lift. Great lift from Neko.
And he's got a real chance, you know, his personal best are really about 118. So a couple of kilos more on that and he'll be into a new territory.
I think so. He's got 1 lift remaining. He's in a great place. Well, Josue Bracci of Spain about to enter the competition.
And these 2 men, Scanantino and Bracci, know each other pretty well. In Houston last year, Bracci was the man who got the better of Scarantino by 3 kilos, 260 to 257 in the total. 11th place finish in Houston. That was pretty decent. And Scarantino was 13th. So there's an edge between these 2 guys. So Bracci, first attempt, and this will zoom him into 1st place.
Well, it's a confident lifter stepping onto the platform. Looks very focused, still has 2 attempts remaining. He needs now to execute where possible because he doesn't have the strongest of clean and jerks.
Actually lifted 120 in Houston in America in the Worlds. So very good point, Mikhailo. He needs to make hay here, needs to build a cushion there. You can see the situation, and you can see Tom Gugabur rather predictably pushed down into 4th place. probably deserves a medal. You can see 3 great lifts there, but at the moment it's Al-Ghul who is now secure in the bronze medal position. And there's Sam Henderson of Great Britain, well, down the order, but an important piece of education for him. So Scarantino now, and the bar has gone to 120. Now this will be for a new personal best. And what he'll be, or what's in his mind and his coach's mind, is to stay as close as they can to Bracci. So he really needs this. This, of course, would put him back into first place. Terrific. That's the best of the 3.
Brilliant effort from Scarantino. Lots of weight that he's going to be chuffed with. Just 1 kilo off his best. Puts himself, well, into at least a silver medal position. At the moment, he's sat in gold. So, great start to the competition.
So Bracci putting the bar to 121 kilos. He's got to do that because he is heavier than Scarantino. So he needs the extra kilo. And he should be delighted. That's a very good little sequence there from Scarantino. Had some good lifting. Gugaba terrific, particularly on that final attempt. And now Scarantino with 3 out of 3. So Bracci's the man. 2 attempts left. So first to win the medal, the snatch medal, the discipline medal, and then with the 3rd attempt to try and give himself a cushion of advantage going into the clean and jerk.
He's got it. Oh. Wastes no time in the set position. Business as usual. Still supremely focused. He knows that he cannot relax right now.
And just to emphasize your point, Mikhailo, about the relative strengths in the World Championships, Bracci 140 in the clean and jerk, Scarantino 142. So now Bracci's got a 1 kilo advantage, but he needs more.
He does. I'd like to see that replay again. You can see his backside lift really high, drops his chest. As a result, has to throw the shoulders back, hips swing forward. So it's not the tidiest of lifts technically, but it's effective for him.
And in a way, I've got to assume, you know, Scarantino has a personal best of 145 on the clean and jerk. So that sort of rather puts it in perspective. He's got basically a 5 kilo better performance. As you see the situation there are the medals. They're decided. It's only about this last attempt here for Bracci to see if he can extend that advantage by more than a kilo. So what's going to go on the bar? At the moment, 123's on the bar.
Yeah, 123. I wouldn't call any more than that. That previous attempt, 121, was already a personal best. I think it would be a bit crazy to go any heavier, bearing in mind he needs as many kilos as possible going into the clean and jerk.
But Scarantino's the lighter man, so it is, or it will be, only a true 3 kilo advantage. The body weight advantage is for Scarantino. So he's won the gold medal for himself and Spain in the snatch. Now, got to be really fired. Was that in his head or not?
Yep. Got to believe it.
And he didn't.
Cannot go on that bar
so,
without the self-belief.
Gold medal to Bracci, but arguably advantage Scarantino.
Well, I think it's going to make it for an interesting clean and jerk. I reckon Bracci will increase his starting weight as he did on the snatch, so I guess it depends on who has the best warm-up.
Well, it's definitely a setback, but there it is. You can see Bracci by a kilo takes the gold in the snatch. Scarantino 3 out of 3. right on his heels. And then Ismet Algül for Turkey getting the bronze medal. But look at that, he's 6 kilos off the lead. And then Tom Gugaba, well, a terrific performance there. But again, the deficit is 7 kilos to the leader and 6 to Scalantino. So a really good and an exciting start to the men's 56 kilos. And this is the lift that won the gold medal in the snatch. Second attempt, 121. But all to play for in the second half of the competition. The boys already into their 10-minute break to get ready for the clean and jerk. Ismet Algül, yeah, I agree with you. I mean, these numbers are really frustrating. There you can see the coaching team that the Turkish have got there. 3 men, all with different purposes, but together supporting this man's effort. But it's down to him on the stage. That's a good recovery.
It is. It's not the tidiest looking jerk that we've seen. Back foot pointing outwards. It's going to put stress on the knee if he has to lunge into the jerk position. But nonetheless, it's a good lift.
And puts him into the overall lead.
Really strong through the clean. Drives comfortably to arm's length.
So Kozlowski now, second attempt for a personal best at 130. Never been to the Senior World Championships. All his lifting in international competition has been confined to Europe.
Right, now that sticker's gone behind him. Please don't land on it.
But you can see there, as he went to split the hips behind, and there's no way to recover from that. But all credit to him, he did go for a personal best, and I think that will come in time.
Just see he's a bit dizzy there, leaving the platform. Bar sitting high on his windpipe. Cuts the oxygen off to the brain. Not quite at arm's length. Could have just done with another inch.
That's how much it matters, you see. Throws the belt away. It does matter. As you said earlier in the day, Mikhailo, these men and women have worked for not weeks, not months, sometimes years to come to this stage to deliver their best. And when it doesn't happen...
There's one to watch. Ismet.
Yeah, that's...
No, that was Gürkan Kilic in the warm-up room. It looked to me like he was oscillating the bar, part of his technique, his routine, but it's not allowed. Oscillation means the bar bending up and down while it's sat on the shoulders. If you get the timing right, it can almost make the bar feel weightless. So it's a big advantage if you can do it, but you're not allowed to.
And in picture there, the Russian Mukratuman, 22 years of age, and Mukratuman at the halfway stage, like so many, really in catch-up mode. Way down, only one good attempt, but Tom Gugaba out in front of him, going for 132 kilos. So this is a 5-kilo increase. Now he's really got to get this clean with the greatest of economy.
just staggering with the bar on his shoulders after the clean. Just took a bit too much out of him. And the challenge now is he able to recover in time? He's going to be following himself. Only 2 minutes, and he's done all the hard work. What a shame. See, chest down, bar heavy on his windpipe.
And of course, Bracci and Scalantino of Spain and Italy, respectively, yet to start their clean and jerk attempts. I think it's worth mentioning, actually, when you think about this, you know, 7 warm-up lifts. As you see the state of play, to get ready for the snatch, probably 7 warm-up lifts, then plus the 3 attempts, that's, you know, 10. Another 7 to get ready for the clean and jerk. And now he's had 2, that's 19 attempts. So starts with a full tank of petrol, but we're now just inside the quarter empty, well, you know, getting very close to the red zone.
Yes, we are. These guys are starting to struggle now, starting to flag a bit. And just looking at the events going on backstage, Gerger Boyer, coach is asked, do you want to go up to 133? If we got to 133, we buy a bit more time. And they only just made it inside the 30 seconds to change the weight.
So, Mkhitaryan for Russia on 133. That was good. And strong overhead.
So was that. Well, that didn't appear to faze him very much. First attempt.
Well, not far off his personal best. Another 3 kilos to go, but
there's more there.
Yeah, much more. Should we take a wager? Starts on 133. Where's he going to finish?
40.
140? Would be good.
The best touring car drivers in the business are on their way to the Slovakia ring. And Pachito Lopez, the world champion, is facing tough opposition. Ivan Muller, Gabriele Tarquini and Rob Huff are all former champions focused on getting back to the top. 40,000 people are expected to be there. Join them trackside and in the brand new Fan Village. The World Touring Car Championship at the Slovakia ring from April the 15th to the 17th. For more info, go to FIAWTCC.com.
Already got your free Brian toy? Now you can collect the all-new Miss Herbert or Stunned Herbert when you buy car or home insurance through Confused.com.
In this life, you've got to make every second count. Here we go. Reinvent yourself. Find the one. Make new friends. Maybe not. Plan your escape. Meet a girl. Fall in love. Well, what are you waiting for? Drive. Renault Capture. Capture life.
$25% off Pirelli tyres this month at QuickFit.
Shatoyu for Romania. First attempt, 133 kilos. So the Russians in the lead, but the Romanian now challenging.
Oh, tremble through the body. So powerful in the legs, drives comfortably to arm's length. Well, that wasn't quite as easy, I don't think, as he made it look. The clean took a lot out of him as he set himself for the jerk. You could just see the quiver through the body.
Puts him in second place in the clean and jerk by virtue of being slightly heavier than the Russian who just preceded him, and pushes Aliyev of Azerbaijan down to third place. And he's now up here trying to address that. So this for the lead in the clean and jerk.
Just there, needs to stand still. Good extension. Drops his chest a little as he stands up. Nice straight dip and drive to arm's length. Well, how much fight does Tom have left?
Well, this is a 6 kilo increase. He's currently in overall bronze medal position. How much has he got left, as you say?
This will put him into the lead.
Clean's going to be tough.
The whole lot's going to be tough. Come on. Well, it's not through lack of trying. He gave it everything there. Just going to have to sit back and wait now and see if he's fortunate to secure a place. Don't think that he has sufficient points through the team scoring. Will they look favourably on him, knowing that he is a fighter and that he's usually puts in a good performance on the big stage? Olympic Games #3, he'll have to wait and see.
Now, judge this man on what you saw a few moments ago in the warm-up. Gurkan Kulic, Turkey, first attempt, 134. He looked good in warm-up.
I'd take that as deliberate oscillation.
And just for people who don't perhaps understand that, Michaela,
Whipping the bar on his shoulders.
As we look on the replay, well,
you see all of these guys, everybody else manages to rest that bar stationary on the shoulders. And here the bar is whipping, whip, 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 and then he goes. Uses the timing to perfection, and that bar will feel weightless.
Which is actually what he was doing in the warm-up rule.
Yeah, exactly. And if they have this as a rule, then they need to police it. Some competitions it is, some it's not.
And so, at this moment, Turkey in the lead, first and second. Al-Ghul ahead of Kulic by just 1 kilo, 245 to 244. And then Chatoyu in third place on 244, but heavier than Kulic, which is why he is in third place. And still just a reminder that Mirko Scarantino of Italy and Josue Bracci of Spain yet to take their first attempts. So, the overall leader of the competition at the moment, now about to not only enhance that, if he can, with a 5 kilo increase here. So this is quite a question he's asking himself. Has achieved this weight before, last year in the Europeans. Costly.
Yeah, the clean looked fairly strong. Here we see really good extension, good speed under the bar. Stands comfortably. Adjusts the hand, that makes it easier for the jerk, less distance for the bar to travel. Just hips slightly behind the bar, threw it out in front.
Now here's an opportunity for Chotoyu to take advantage. In his case, this is a 3-kilo increase. So this would take him into first place in the clean and jerk and the overall.
Oh, that's tough. Does he have any legs left? Surely not. See the legs trembling. Oh, goodness me. Well, fair play. Clearly much stronger in the overhead phase. But I'm not going to put money on him standing with any more. This was an absolute limit. Actually stopped on the way up. That's fine, that's allowed. So good overhead.
Well, you remember in the World Championships in 2014 in Almaty, he had one of his best competitions when he was 7th. And actually 136 is what he hit then. So, you know, he's coming back.
130 on the bar in picture for Josue Bracci of Spain, who's our current leader.
Yeah, Scarantino posting 140. He's got to make up a kilo. But this is Aliyev on 136. Well, that's going to take him into first place in the clean and jerk. And you've got to give him a pat on the back there, Michaela, because that's 3 out of 3 in the clean and jerk.
You can't ask for much more than that. Really good extension. Sits nice and straight in the receiving position. Just the bar off his windpipe and a big drive to arm's length. Job well done.
That takes him up to first place, as I said, in the clean and jerk. 5th overall at the moment. It's the man from Azerbaijan, and now back to Gurkan Kolichov, Turkey, 137. Well, he's going to get 3 reds anyway, but he was sort of shaking his head saying, well, isn't it obvious that there's oscillation?
Clearly obvious. Shoulders moving up and down, that equals deliberate oscillation.
Have a look at it. Here you can see exactly what Michaela was talking about.
Shoulders are moving. That's not the bar whipping naturally.
1 minute, please.
He's got another go, but looks as if he's going to be following himself now. Bracci has gone to 140 for his opening first attempt, the same as Scarantino, who hasn't reacted at the moment.
Oh, Bracci cannot change his weight now. Oh, is this risky? I don't know. The clean was okay. What was that, 135 he had on the bar?
Interesting there, Makhtumian of Russia, with 2 attempts left here in the clean and jerk. Certainly in with a chance of a medal in the clean and jerk, I think.
Oh, definitely. He only snatched 100 kilos, though, so he's way down on the leaders overall, but he's got a chance of taking a medal on the jerk.
So Kulic to take his 3rd attempt now. If he gets it, let's see if that oscillation is there yet again. And if it is, let's see what the reaction is from the referees and indeed the jury. knows no other way. And once again, it'll become irrelevant because he failed the lift. So that will not get judged. But he's left on 134 kilos, which leaves him in third place in the clean and jerk, and overall third at the moment. So very vulnerable for that bronze medal. Choi Toyu is the man who leads overall at the moment with a total of 247. Still has one attempt left. But this man interests me here because he's the joker amongst the pack. As you rightly said, Mikhail, he's too far back to really have any effect on the overall. But in terms of the clean and jerk, he could really mess things around. So 139 on the bar for him. So this is a decent 6 kilo increase.
Oh, just pushed himself away from the bar. Clearly strong enough for that weight, but that will take a lot out of his legs. Doesn't have long to recover now. The bar is already loaded for Choi Tu.
Well, he went wrong, really, because you said that he'd be going for the area of 140, and that was 139.
140 will be the medal, I think.
Now, here's the current overall leader, Chatoyu, Ili Konstantin Chatoyu. No medals from the first half, but 139 here. 3 kilo increase. His increase is much more measured than some. Well, it is, as you've been saying, when you get to those second attempts, which take a lot out of you, and they effectively kill your strength for the final.
Well, he stood with 139 easier than he stood with 136. Must have caught the timing a bit better. It was a good effort. Just pushed himself away from the bar, never really underneath.
Only 20, will improve.
So much more potential, so much more to come.
Now, Maktumian staying on 139, so this is pretty important because in the clean and jerk rankings, this will earn him a medal. Still the Italian and the Spaniard still to start.
Much better overhead, so much straighter. Just dropped too low. Knee hit the platform. The only part of the body allowed to touch the platform are the feet. No lift.
So no consolation prize. And I thought from that first attempt, really, that he was going to be there, you know, for a medal.
So close. That would have guaranteed him a medal on the clean and jerk. What a shame.
So, let battle commence. What we can tell you is that in the bronze medal position at this particular time, effectively is the Turk College. Ahead of him is his Turkish teammate Algul, but Chatoyu now is guaranteed the overall bronze.
Wow. Super overhead. So strong. I reckon Scarantino now will take 141. He's just going to stay 1 kilo ahead of Bracci.
But remember, he has to catch up. He's 1 kilo down.
Only 1K, so whatever Bracci takes, Scarantino, I think, will go 1K more.
And use his lighter body weight to...
Realisation there that he has a medal. That looks stronger than Bracci. Look at the uneven hand spacing.
But he's got his 141.
Scarantino has the luxury now of just sitting and waiting.
Yeah, because he's now in first place by lighter body weight, both men on 261 kilos. Chotoyu now in overall bronze medal, that's secured. And there's the overall situation. I can tell you the man you saw rejoicing in getting the bronze medal there was Elmar Aliyev of Azerbaijan, with 3 good attempts in the clean and jerk, grabbing that bronze medal. So well done to him for that. But it's all about Italy versus Spain, and Italy now with the edge. Kilos up, 143 for Bracci, and this for a new personal best. So that is the challenge.
Well, if he cleans it, you'd have to bet on him executing the jerk. Can he stand? Yes, he can. So dynamic in the overhead position.
He just explodes the jerk, doesn't he?
He does, conserving as much energy as possible. Get the job done, get the bar down. And please let me go and sit down.
So Scarantino will go 144.
Has to. This becomes now a test of mental strength for Josue. He's already in unknown territory with 1 attempt remaining.
Just a reminder, these two battled it out in the World Championships. There were no medals on that occasion, but it was Bracci who finished 11th with 260, who beat Scarantino, who was 13th by 3 kilos, 257 for Scarantino. That was towards the end of last year.
Yeah.
Here we are in the spring of the Olympic year. Can Scarantino make up the difference?
Wow. The competition is on. 1 attempt remaining from both lifters.
And this is the crucial choice. This is where the chess game has turned into poker.
And if I were Josue Bracci or coaching him, I would put 144, 145 maximum on the bar.
Well, 145 is what it's gone to. So Scarantino's in the lead. It's very simple. If Bracci comes out and lifts 145, the battle continues. If he doesn't lift it, then Scarantino will take the title. The European junior champion of last year, the bronze medalist in the Europeans senior competition in Tbilisi last year in Georgia. But this is to keep it going. And again, a new personal best, 145. And as you said, it's all about the clean for this man. Doesn't mess around. There's Scarantino.
No.
And it's Scarantino's title. Scarantino by lighter body weight. He is the man. He has got the title. And he still has an attempt if he wants to come out and take it.
Well, he looks psyched up, Scarantino does. Looks like he wants an attempt.
Oh, I think he does.
Scarantino has a best of 150. How close to that we will see him go, who knows? 145.
So, there's your champion.
That 150, he's going 150.
50, yeah.
Loaders need to be quick. Scarantino's ready. Come on, Loaders.
Well, he chalks, so they've just got time. Scarantino, he wants to keep the fire in his belly here. So, this for the icing on the cake. This for 6 out of 6. That's the way to win a championship.
Oh, good clean. No.
The bar, he pushed in front, and the hips were behind. He's won the title, but he didn't get the 6 out of 6. But you can see he's ecstatic. He is the senior European champion for the first time in his career. And remember, Scalantino, only 21.
What a fighter. Gives it everything. Every competition I've seen him compete in, always gives his best.
And hugely important points for the Italians.
Well, the
Those
Italians and the Spanish in both the men's and women's categories so far have put themselves in really strong contention.
So it's in the total. Scalantino takes the title. Bracci has to settle for the silver, and Ciotoiu of Romania takes the overall bronze. There in the clean and jerk, you can see the situation. Scalantino takes the gold. Bracci, and an excellent bronze there for Aliev. 3 out of 3, well deserved. And Ciotoiu not too far behind as well. And he's another talent who's got plenty of years on his side.